chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never.
It's time for some football at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Today, a good one in store here between the Seattle Seahawks and the Philadelphia Eagles. To get this one going, and we're underway from Philadelphia. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And our first play of the game is going to net them a single yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
On second down, here's Barkley. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Gotta figure out this third down here. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. Trying on fourth down. Here's Hurts. Escapes out to the left. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. You come in as a significant underdog, Brock, in somebody else's building. You know how essential it is to have a good start, and these guys did just that.
Yep, you're the weaker guy in the fight. You need to make your first shot count. Make them think about it. They've seized the momentum, really given themselves a fighting chance. Now they just got to do it consistently.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. We'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Oh, he lost it on the hit. And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Before he can really break that return, they're on him to force the fumble and take away possession.
When you get that fumble inside the 20, it means one thing, Kate. Those guys were running with hair on fire. In fact, if you watch a lot of these special teams and kickoff units, you will see them running down the field on touchback.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
All right, here we go. Second down. Trying again following the sack. That's complete to Valdez-Scantling. And he'll go down here at the 16.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
And the Birds put their dime package out there. Third down coming up. Here's Donald to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Hey, that's not an easy thing to do, Kate. Not against quarterbacks in the red zone offenses in this league, but what a tremendous effort to not only get the stop, but to end it with gusto in a sack.
Myers' kick is good. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
How about that? He gets to add a field goal to his extra point. And 2 series in, he knows he's played a big role in this one.
And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. First and 10. I'll start this one out with Barkley. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
On first down, Hurts. Forced out to his right. That's cut at the 25. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 22.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. They just get the play off. That's coming. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. It's a 10-0 ball game. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. And again, here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
The 6-yard line.
Hey, 73. No touch.
And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles start to fight back with their first points of this game. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Only set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to give him the ball.
On target to Valdez-Scantling. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
First down, ball at the 36. Trying to throw here out of the gun. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion or at a premium in this league.
That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Here we go.
The dose of the hurry-up offense here. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. This is Charbonnet heading right. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Here's Darnold. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And down he goes. The Eagles got him. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. It can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
Jason Myers out there now to try a field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Myers' kick is good, and that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's Avery Williams on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Hurts to throw. It's a screen to Barkley. He breaks the tackle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. New set of downs for him at the 38. They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
Let's get to that wide complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Operating from the gun, here's Search. Searches, and this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Another try following the sack. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
On the move, headed right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Sidney Brown makes the play. Well, as we all know, halves can't end on a defensive penalty. So now we get an untimed down. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. Myers' kick is good, and that'll make it a two-score game. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Darnold looking to throw. That's dropped underneath. Walker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
But it's third down.
Third down from the gun. Gets his tight end on a corner route. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. And in the hands of his running back, Walker. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this try.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point.
He's throwing for it. Looking, and he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff.
For Seattle.
Here comes Williams on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Third quarter's going to start. Oh, the football's loose. But it looked like an eagle flew in and was first to the ball. They're going to maintain possession. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Eagles.
The play fake now hurts to throw. Flush down out to his left. Dumps it off to Barkley, complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. From the 39. He's going deep. Brought in inside the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles start the second half with some needed points. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now Darnold. Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. To throw, here's Darnold. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
It's his running back. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Working quickly here.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Seahawks 1st down.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. Dumped off to his running back. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Still sticking with the passing game. He's on a quick hitter. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up third and very short. Walker trying to run for the first. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 1 big yard, Brock, because that sets him up with first and goal.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First and goal. Here's Walker. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. They're 3 yards closer to the end zone. Here comes second and goal. Trying again, Walker. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces third and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Trying to run it with Walker. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up fourth and goal. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Seahawks up by 9. Jason Myers out there now to try and field goal for the Seahawks on fourth down. In his 11th year, still knocking them through. And that grows their lead to 12.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, you take a huge negative sack like that.
He tucks it and takes off. And he's brought down. They'll spot this one right at the 20. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on third and 11.
Leads to third and 11.
Looking to throw it. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Kobe Bryant has it. And the Seahawks take over after returning it inside the red zone.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
They're going to pass it here. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Here he is on third and long. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Intended target there was Jackson Smith and Jigba. And that brings up fourth and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. Darnold. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And they're going to drop him to end the return, but this turnover isn't going to stand. We've got flags at the spot right where he picked it off. Hurts on 1st down. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And there's our last stand image of this game. It's intercepted. That is Nick Imanwari. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And he can't overlook anybody on the schedule, Brock, because the second you do, you wind up in a trap game against a motivated group like this. They really seized every opportunity presented and surprised a lot of folks in the league with this win on the road. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long from Philadelphia.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke all the knots. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. put me some in the can that's dry. Riding the special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here goes the surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Back while I'm gripping her sides. Big and mad back, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her disguise. Upgrade at my wrist, put gas in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knots. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it on Fox. We call them Chauncey, cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers, cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Money, money, I took the Billy cool back, then I hopped in the car. I put the in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And man, sit there in the road, right, wow. I'm still up, the ties, huh? I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was 5. Key the hood was on the shelf. In the 5. I'm sick and tired of me. Act like they find it, telling them lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all this driven my guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coat, Cartier as the watch. Cartier look, Cartier, Cartier spec buffalo on the side. Pussy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad for the Cartier. Sky ring look cool with 200 the dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'm ever gon' go out. Man, I can't go out, no way I'm gon' go out. I just grip on her and I show out. I sit like a champ and I wait on her whole lot. I can whip up a new Chanel paddock. I whip with the wrist and I don't break the door out. Turn the whole top float to her. 100 racks and 1 2 about to flood out.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long. Just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, closing in. I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. Better. Always on my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, win and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow.